Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. So I have a kind of interesting goal for this episode, and a lot of people have been asking for it for quite a long period of time, and that is the colonization of Summerhall. Not only that, as Summerhall was obviously a Targaryen summer house, I think it was, and a storage site for perhaps certain dragon eggs, it would also make sense that after we finish rebuilding, after we finish colonizing it, to give it to House Villani, if there's any of them left, given all of their little exploits they've been going on recently. We could give them that, because it does kind of make sense that the last surviving Valyrians in what is, well, most likely what is the last surviving Valyrians in Westeros at this stage should be given a classic sort of Valyrian stronghold / castle there. I thought that'd be kind of cool. So, how are we going to go about getting the money? Well, obviously, we're going to keep with the business focus here. Now, one of you pointed out, and I actually brought this up myself a couple of episodes ago, but like an idiot, I didn't actually put it into effect. One of you pointed out that one of the best ways to make money is just simply putting people into prison and then exiling them. Now, the Game of Thrones has a slightly different system whereby you have to call people for trial to determine whether or not they're guilty or innocent, depending on what their crime is. So, as we've seen before, fabricate treason is just a straight-up guilty immediately, which means we can revoke titles, we can execute, we can do whatever. I don't know if people plotting is just cause for banishment. Either way, if we throw in all 11 known plotters into our prison, if we can, obviously, if it's within our realm, if we throw them all into prison, and then, even if we call them for trial and only half of them are successful, that could be a decent amount of gold. Now, to colonize Summerhall, we will need 1,000 gold, I believe. Yes, it is. It's 1,000 gold, and then some money for upkeep is essentially the main crux of it. I think it's certain events will be like, oh, people are starving, better send them some gold, things like that. So, we are going to have to be very, very careful about where we spend money and how we spend money if we're doing it. We're not really in the right economic position to do it, to be honest, but people are asking for it, so how can I argue with that? So, let's get to work then. Who have we really got? So these are the targets. So these are the plots on this side. So can we just chuck him straight in prison? Well, this guy we can't because he's landed. In prison. 48% chance. Oh, wait, was there in prison? No, absolutely. Why not? Not our vassal. That would be it. Yeah, again, it's a known plot outside the realm, so that's going to get fairly annoying. So you can definitely trick in prison. Leader of a plot, she might object. We were not able to successfully capture her. So we'll know immediately if they end up in our prison, because it'll show a pop-up obviously saying they've been moved to our prison or whatever. If not, if they do that and nothing happens, that generally means they've escaped and they've ran to a foreign court. So there we go. That's what will happen if we successfully manage to capture them. What we could also do to help make this even more effective is, obviously this won't work for every single one if we're going to do it like this, but we can with some of the lower percentage chance to imprison characters. Move our marshal over there and enforce whatever it is. Actually, I don't know what it's called. This one. Suppress revolt. That also gives a plus 6% arrest chance. Now, you are terrible. Why are you on the council? You're sacked. 11% chance bonus to do that. So, with certain maybe higher value characters, we might want to do that. Who else have we got here? I'm looking for just generally courtiers, because those guys tend to stack a whole bunch of cast together. There we go. That's pretty good. You've got Lucinda. You are not relevant. We've got Harold. 67% is worth doing it. I don't want to move our marshal around, and obviously this won't for every plot, because when we move him, it's going to put it on cooldown. That should be, in that case, everybody, right? What just happened there? Well, that's rare that happens. Okay, thank you for that game. Let's, Alright, now, unfortunately, I did have to do all that again, but there was a silver lining to this as well. So, Master Mathen is in prison. Now, obviously, we're going to have slightly different people in prison this time around because I had to do it all again and obviously didn't save. So, we did get 4 people there. Now, the best part was Lady Lana of Wendwater went into full-blown rebellion. This is great, great news. Oh my god, she was joined by this guy as well in Rosby, the member of House Frey, who's, I believe, also our vassal. I mean, he must be, obviously, if he's in a rebellion against us. That means we can set up 2 new Stormlords. This is huge. This is so good. Okay, well, that was unintentionally a great side effect of it crashing. Thank you, game. I'll take that as payment. How do we want to do this? Okay, so these are the ones that we failed. We only missed out on 2 that time. Where are their troops? Why can we not see their troops? Well, that's confusing. Well, why don't we ransom off the guys that we've actually got, seeing as... Oh, we can't. What if we just exile you? Do we have to call her for trial first? No? Just don't have any gold. She hasn't got any gold. These are all worthless. This was a waste of time. Execute will... Okay, we could sell them into slavery. Seems like that might be a bad idea, though. That would cause us some definite issues. Yeah, none of these guys are even worth banishing. Why? They've not got any gold? I mean, not that that would make any difference. We can call them for trial, though, and maybe do something with them afterwards. Or just keep them in our prison until someone is willing to ransom them out, if ever. We could give that a go. Anyway, this is great, because like I said, it gives us 2 new Stormlander vassals, which is huge, and removes from less than stellar vassals from the realm. Like, this lady obviously really didn't like us, and obviously the other guy who joined her in a rebellion wouldn't have liked us either. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have joined her in a rebellion. Oh, God. 20% chance of getting honorable. Come on. Hale, I believe in you. Either that or against Ruthless. What is Ruthless good for? Hang on, was that not really good for something? Border disputes. Am I right in thinking that we had the option to do that previously, but we needed, like, Ruthless or Greedy or something like that? Yeah. I don't think I'm misremembering that, and that's something that just came to me out of nowhere. If that's the case, that's huge. Hang on, he just branded him in the traitor of a realm. That means they might have raised Crown Authority, which means if we then go to war against any of his vassals, he can brand us traitor. Yeah, shit, okay. I believe that means he can ask us to stand down legally now. Vassals can no longer war private wars within the realm. It means that if he sends us that petition, as he's just done there with that other guy, and we refuse it, he can brand us a traitor, as he just did there with that other guy. That's problematic, because it means we can't really expand out anymore. We can only consolidate what we've got, which is fine, because obviously we need to remove some of these other troublesome Faith of the 7 vassals and turn them into... Oh, goddammit. Turn them into Stormlander vassals. But that's also fairly annoying, because like I said, it means we can't grab, you know, all of these various coastal provinces. I would like to have got Kingswood as well to sort of solidify our rule right the way up to King's Landing itself there. That would have been awesome, but never mind. Okay, who cares too much? What have you got there? 4,000 men, I'll take that. Are they movement locked? Wait for them to movement lock, and then move up and kill them all. Good work. Okay, that'll do it. Wait, how are they avoiding us? Wait, what? They got to buy water in the time it took us to get... Okay, fine. We might be able to catch them. Some would doubt his legitimacy. I don't really care about you, my friend. Okay, there we go. We've got him. We are taking the river crossing, so we're going to lose more troops than I was kind of hoping for. Not that it matters a huge amount, obviously. It's going to be a very minor scuffle at best, or a very minor amount of losses because they've got so few troops. Hey, there we go. Morale of armies plus 10%. Thank you very much. May stuff for emboldening troops. Nice. 83% war score, just like that. We'll chase the rest of their troops down and get whatever battle war score we have available to us. 99, huh? Means basically we need, like, one very small amount of land, and then we should be good. Why don't we assault down something that's not so fortified, like Greenwood would do it? And that would hopefully let us throw these 2 vassals and revoke their titles from within prison. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go, 100%. Nice. That was a real blessing in disguise, huh? Get into prison, and then, because they went into open rebellion... Oh, shit, she had Wentwater and Duskendale. Oh, that was big. Wow. We can revoke that one. We can't revoke her last one, but that doesn't matter because we can just shuffle her into some other vassal anyway. Excellent. And then what was happening up here? That was... You? What was going on with that? Oh my god, this is all separate. Oh, I remember. So she is a descendant of the guy that we pushed the claims for, who had this province and this province up here. That's good, because it means we can split it off into 2 separate Stormlander vassals, storm worshipping vassals, rather than just having one very large, very angry Faith of the 7 vassals. So actually, that was pretty cool. I'd also like to get rid of you. We could exile her, or we could ransom her out and actually get a little bit of gold out of it. She can't afford it yet, though. Oh, she's got 67. I'm going to leave her around and just ransom her out, and then shuffle her under another vassal again. So she's under Duskendale. What have we got? So we need actually a province here to be able to do that with. Oh, that's annoying. House Errol have 6 of the members. We could potentially wipe that out. House Hart. We need to incite another revolt then, unfortunately. 43%. We've got 42%. Or we have 59%. That one's possible. What about you if we were to release you, do you think? We wouldn't be able to tell short of releasing her. So why don't we just wait, ransom her out, because we're probably going to do that anyway for the gold, as always, like I said, so that we can get Summerhall. And then we'll start a plot against her, because this might be possible to actually kick this one off. 59%. If we move our Spy Master over there as well, I got high hopes about this one. You're horrible. Why does everyone hate me? Because we've got too many, I assume, duchy level titles. We have 4 of the damn things. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a problem. This is a huge problem. Okay. So everybody hates us a lot because of that, but I don't want to give any out because, I mean, it won't matter too much. If we get guys to rebel, it'll just be, you know, it'll work. Okay, this is horrible. Let me think for a second. So I decided in the end to give away Duskendale, mainly because Duskendale had a lot of traitorous vassals, or a lot of vassals that didn't really like us too much. So I've given it to this good dude, sent him a gift, and obviously he likes us quite a lot because of that. So, and he's only 25 as well. So the best part about that is he's going to like us for quite a long time. Hopefully he's going to be around for, you know, another 50 years. That's going to help keep things fairly smooth. I think that's going to keep those vassals under wraps. Plus, it's, you know, outside of our domain. It's miles away from the Stormlands. It's not valid in terms of our conquest and things. So the other two ones that we control are Massey's Hook, which is our holy site. So obviously we want to keep that one until we can put a Stormlord priest there. And then we've also got Massey's Hook, Storm's End at Wendwater. So the one we just revoked. And obviously when we can incite a revolt here, or... Wait, Haystack Hall counts it. Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, so we could have just given that away immediately. I didn't realize we had Haystack Hall, to be honest with you. How did we get that? Oh, because she had two provincial level titles, didn't she? You can't revoke their final one and make them unlanded. I see. Right, okay, fair enough. That's okay then. I could have done that slightly differently, but that's not such a big deal. So we want men, my religion, my culture. Oh, you're good. Allard. Courtier in the Dawnest Marches. Allard Pearl. Oh, House Pearl already has land, though. Sorry to say this, House Pearl. You are good, but I don't know if we can... I don't know if I'm relying on you as a vassal too much. I mean, he's strong, poet, scholar. He's a weird character, but I suppose we'll take it. Stormlander priest. We can land priests, I think. Not that I would. This guy's a treasurer. He's also terrible. God, we've got a load of just garbage characters. They're all super high learning, and I don't know why. Anyway, you, my friend, are now the new High Lord of Wendwater. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. That's pretty good. So that's another Stormlander vassal we need to set there. House Cotter. Let's also get married off immediately as well before I forget about that. How about my half-sister, Rhaena, Lady of the Stormlands? They're a similar age as well, so that was out pretty well. Nice, there we go. And we're also guaranteeing that, you know, non-aggression, that alliance potentially as well. Good. So what we have control of now then is, I believe, did we deal with what was going on down here? Or did I? Oh, I had to give that one away, didn't I? Because of the issues that was causing. Why has he got Gallows Grey? Well, that's annoying. And who's his heir? The Estemonts. Well, that's very annoying. If we were to kill this kid off, Gladden Trant, he would inherit, and he is a liege under Bravos. That's dangerous. I think it will revert back to us anyway, because of some additional game mechanics they've added to the game, so I won't worry about that too much. Is that also House Baratheon there on Lysera of Dragonstone? Yeah. All the way on Sharp Point. Now, Sharp Point is part of Dragonstone, so I won't complain too much about that one. But it's kind of nice to get Dragonstone, though, her. It's part of our domain. It's not exactly too far away. So let's work on the Holy Site next, and we've actually lost gold because of that. So that was not the most ideal war. We've obviously got ransoms people off, but when these ransoms come through, especially hers, that's another 70 gold. So that puts us a fifth of the way towards Summerhall. So in another 8 or 9 episodes, we should have enough to be able to colonize that. And there was another guy plotting. I was very surprised, actually, that we managed to get him in prison. I didn't bother sending the marshal over or anything like that, because I wanted him to go into open revolt. Luckily, we've imprisoned him, and he's got a shit ton of gold. So that was a pretty easy plot deterrent there, and a lot of cash as well. So that's worked out nicely. There we go. We're a fifth of the way to Summerhall, like I said. So she actually wants to call in the debt right now. We've had this debt going on for so goddamn long. I'm kind of happy just to see it gone. I think I'm going to pay the money and just... What do we say? You will not have a single coin... I mean, that pisses her off, but it's only 10 dishonor. It's only 10 dishonor. Ho, ho, ho. Which is more important, gold or general opinion? I mean, dishonor goes every 10 years. I mean, that will take us 10 years to get this gold again, let's be honest. And with the goods, let's get you... Okay, so with the good Justicia, I think we haven't got to worry about that. Let's also make a designated regent just so she likes it a little bit more, and let's make sure our vassals are all in a good place. So I'm looking at the vassal map mode here, or sorry, our vassal list. We've got Malera Storm, Lady of the Red Watch, Michael Tarth, Lord of Tarth. Getting rid of Tarth would be a next big one, because I believe Tarth are 4,600 men. They're actually quite powerful, so dealing with those guys next would be a good idea. Now, how are we going to do this? So we're just going to go for the usual Insight to Revolt. 46% chance. I'm thinking that's possible. His next character is Cruel, Arbitrary, and Selfish. I think when he dies... Oh, he's not so good either. Maybe we need to go for the intrigue focus or something just to help keep smoothing the realm over. I think this is a better idea. Although business is keeping us afloat. Let's just see what the business focus has got in store for us for a little while first before I commit to, you know, restructuring the realm like I did with our last character. I will admit I am enjoying this waiting a couple of months, imprisoning everybody, waiting a couple of months, imprisoning everybody. Even though it's not really turned over much gold at all, it's just kind of fun, you know, to be a big old horrifying tyrant. This character is very much giving up his own reputation and throwing away everything he has, or all of the goodwill that he's built up in exchange for just gold. This is the greediest guy we've ever played as, and it's all for Summerhall as well, so it's not without reason. He wants to do it for the good of the realm, to empower his people. Luther of Duskendale. Oh, that's a shame he didn't go into rebellion, huh? We can't imprison a man who's not within our realm, thank you very much. What about this guy? We know about this guy's plot. He's on the other side of the goddamn earth. What on earth is happening with that? Anyway, right, let's move back down. Let's see, who did we get then? So righteous imprisonment, we could just go like this. Why do I keep doing that if we've got righteous imprisonment, huh? Okay, who can we ransom out, if anybody? Please, give me a little bit of gold here. But Banish Fog, 47 gold. I will take it. Franklin, 25 gold. Thank you, I'll take it. Let him rot, let him rot. Look at this. We're now up to 250 gold. We are a quarter of the way there to getting... Oh my god, Luther. 145 gold. Oh, shit. So, hang on. How old are we? 41. Those death sounds always get me way more than they should. So what I'm thinking is, hang on, we've almost got enough gold to build our alchemist guild in Storm's End. If we do that, that gives us access to using alchemy to, as like I've said before, another sort of form of income. We can use it to craft those valuables, those jewelry, whatever. Oh god. Demand trial by combat. She has some Miles Fossaway as a champion. We have 25. Absolutely not. One of my men-at-arms will have to fight. Oh, do we not have an executor or a bodyguard executor? We don't. Oh, shit. Allard. My good friend Allard. Welcome aboard. Cupbearer. Let's go for just about anybody who doesn't completely like us forever. Shit. How does that work, then? I guess we'll just have to have one of our men-at-arms. Best discover my plot. Oh, no. I'll stamp you, my lord. Sir Ryman. This is going to be close. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I forgot to introduce him to court. Oh, he's garbage. Well, he could be worse. I completely forgot about that. God damn it. Well, you know what? We could also send him on a foreign tour as well, which definitely wouldn't hurt. But hey, Grey Eminence, we couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, ruthless, trusting, proud, diligent. He seems like a questionable character, let's put it that way. He's offering to pay for her ransom. Excellent, nice. 435 gold. So that's essentially just less than halfway to Summerhall. Or we build our alchemist guild and hopefully increase our revenue, you know, tenfold. Because right now, this is questionable. Let's do it. Take all the time you need. Still got 135 gold left, and that's going to build our alchemist guild, and that's hopefully going to allow us to learn the secrets of wildfire, level up to the next level. It's quite a long process, which is why I checked the age of our character to make sure that we weren't, you know, if we were about to turn 50, I was maybe not sure. Thank you. I'm maybe not sure that we were actually going to make enough money back with the years that we had left to cover the cost, but this seems like it might be worth it. And again, I'm pretty sure the Alchemist Guild is permanent in Storm's End when we've built it. So what do we want to go for? Build a war chest. That sounds horrible. Only 700 gold. I don't think this character even knows what 700 gold looks like. Getting a lifestyle trait, okay. Fallen in Love, improved combat ability might be a great idea, to be honest with you. Okay, now how's our second son coming out? Curious and timid. Curious and timid. Are you... Alright, I guess we'll educate him then, seeing as nobody else can be bloody trusted. Yeah, just send that. Just send it. Right, there we go. Right, he's ours, and then we've got Sharknado Storm, our bastard son, or we've got Monsoon. Oh, come on, one of these kids has got to come out. This is horrible. This is going so badly, huh? Where are we? There we are, Boris. Boris and, what was his son called again? Hale. I mean, with the Ruthless trait, it might be incredible, because all we need is a little bit of prestige, and we should be able to go province to province just conquering things quickly. Oh, God. My half-brother, House Durrandon. He's in Cohor with Anissa Valan. Oh, god damn it, that's screwing everything up, you shit demon. Oh, wow, okay. That's going to cause a lot of issues, because we might accidentally wipe out House Valan. Okay, they are living still. But this side of the family, I think, is screwed, essentially, because this guy's fighting against us. Let him come. You know what, if you think, I mean, is he better than us? Not really. He's actually kind of terrible. I was going to say he's got some okay traits there, like fashionable, kind, greedy, brave. I mean, it's kind of garbage, though, huh? Look at his stats. Let him come, and we will kill him dead, although that's Kinslayer. Okay, we're not going to kill him dead, but he may accidentally disappear forever permanently. He's not going to accidentally disappear. We're going to have to kill him dead. Oh, God. We can't get the Kinslayer. That's the only thing I care about, is not getting the Kinslayer trait. Ooh, Lord Luther. Open Rebellion. There we go. Now we can replace him with, hopefully, a pretty decent Stormlander vassal. Although we're going to have the same issue we had last time, right? Where we're not going to be able to revoke his last title. I'm not sure. Lord Paramount Boris Durrandon, I hereby invite you to attend the Tourney of Gelman. Sure, we'll do that whilst our brother plots to steal our lands and our realm is in open rebellion. Let's do it. We could also petition our liege to have him, to force him to stand down. We can make the aggressor of any war stand down against us if they're within the same realm as the Iron Throne. Who is this? We're trying to get... What? Who? No. Who are you? Bellara of Birchall? Oh, I remember. We were trying to get her to revolt so we could revoke that province and then give it away to someone else. Got it. Okay. Perhaps I can place a bet. Or never. Never do that. Tarth I would like to get to revolt, though, because Tarth are right immediately next to us and could cause a few issues here and there. We'll see what we can do with this. We'll keep that going in the background as well. I like that plot can fire at less than 100%. However, it obviously, you know, comes with a caveat that it could have shitty plot power, as we saw there. Okay, yeah, I don't really care about the Battle of Rook's Rest. I'm gonna be completely frank with you here. Hello, help! This guy, oh fuck, Lord Michael of Tarth is now our bitter rival, and we're not a drunkard though. That's very lucky. Okay, I thought it was gonna be that would have been horrible. That would have really been the cherry on the shit cake that we've been cooking all episode. Oh wow. King Sandor has passed away. I can only hope you remember me fondly. He did not. He absolutely hated us. Oh, shit. Who's the Iron Throne under now, then? More to the point, where's the capital of the Iron Throne? What? Clarent. Clarent Banefort in the Westerlands? What? Long live the king? He's going to move immediately back to Storm's Landing, surely. Curse his name. Curse this man. The Iron Throne has fallen apart. Oh, God. And now there's, what, a rebellion already? Peasant revolt for last half. Well, this is odd. I don't know what the hell has happened, but he decided to move right next to the Iron Islands there. Means King's Landing, though, is actually fresh for the picking. Holy shit, what? I never even considered that. And our next character is going to be Ruthless. Oh, God. This may have just been incredible. The Iron Throne falling apart may have just given us the keys to the kingdom. Literally. I know I use that expression fairly liberally. But, my God, that's another holy site. Because obviously it's Baelor. And then if we get North Cracklaw, which is this one here. Oh, man. They might have made a horrible... If we could turn all of this into the Stormlands, what I'm getting at. The King's Land and the Stormlands. If they could become one kingdom, that would be huge. And there's no reason that they wouldn't be right now. Holy shit. Anyway, there's their army's dead. Thank you very much. And let's move... let's counter siege just to start off with. Then let's move upwards. Take them out. Put the boats down. Thank you. That was a false alarm. And then that should be that. Now, I don't think we can... Again... completely unland this guy. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works at all, but we'll give it a go. Why not? I don't ever understand how CK2 works, and I will never understand how CK2 works, because although with mods changing it, it's just not the most easy game to ever remember shit is. Oh, well, there we go. Apparently this time it worked perfectly, yeah, but the last one it didn't. Anyway, banish him to the Night Watch, or we just banish him and just banish him full stop. Well, you can go. Get out of here. Ryman, nothing. What a waste of time. Maybe he'll ransom himself. Maybe someone will ask to ransom him out. Well, this is great, because as I said before, I'm not funding his journey there. Absolutely not. As I said before, this is great because it means we can now go... Let's employ a new courtier because everybody in our realm is shit. Cameron. Actually okay because he's honourable. That's fine. I like to see that. Grant him a landed title. Let's give him Duskendale. There we go. Another Stormlord vassal on the Storm Throne... The Throne Kingdom. Kingdom's Throne. What do you want? Audrey Durrandon? Sure, do. Sure, there we go. And again, another decent non-aggression pact. She didn't count as close relatives. That's not how that works. That's okay. Nice. Right, so that's another vassal dealt with. Good. Whoa, shit, this is going much quicker than I thought. If we could grab Kingswood. So what I want to get is essentially Kingswood, Rosby, all these little independent provinces, move up to Cracklaw Point, combine all of this into one big, essentially, like, rather than it being the Stormlands, just to have it be sort of Eastern Westeros might be a better term for it, but it is kind of the Stormlands, though. Like Shipbreaker Bay, it's literally called. Oh, sorry, Blackwater Bay. Shipbreaker Bay is this one, isn't it? Yeah. Blackwater Bay, that's fairly not good for boats. Like, I think that's a fairly stormy area, right? Look, it's a loose... This is what you would call a weak claim. This is a stormy area, it should be mine. That is 100% a weak claim. So, what's the goal now? Well, the goal now is to see if there's anyone else we can throw in prison. I'm going to assume not. Seeing as we don't have any righteous imprisonment against any of these goddamn people. Nothing. Well, oh, no, we do. Oh, it's not righteous imprisonment, though, is it? This is just called imprisonment. What? Why is it not letting us just straight up imprison them? I have no idea. And here it is. Here he comes. The Storm Dance. That's what we're going to call this chapter of history, the Storm Dance, when the great House Durrandon was torn between Lord Breeze of the Stormlands and his 10,000 men, or Lord Paramount Boris Durrandon with his Boris the Bloody. Oh, man, that really does summon up, huh? With his 25,000 men. Who's going to win? Us. I mean, 25 is bigger than 10, so their answer is us. I can't even pretend to bring out any sort of tension, especially when they send men 1,000 at a time. What's this, for a frigging tower defense game? Send all your troops at once, you fool. Why are they trickling them in like this? I mean, we can see you. This is the Iron Throne. We know people there that can tell us that you're on your way. Is this supposed to be like a sneak attack? I mean, the pincer move doesn't work when we can see both sides of it, my friend. Okay. Oh, here we go. 250 boats. They're definitely going to land in the Stormlands. Goodbye. Oh my god. Where are they going? They're going to go all the way up to 250 boats, dropped off 625 men on the other side of the country. I just don't, words fail me. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but this is horrible. And people keep asking, oh, when are they going to have naval combat to CK2? They can't even deal with naval landings. You think they're going to add naval combat? Yeah, they have no idea what it's doing. They see a boat and they just freak out. Jesus. Okay. Give him Patreon. No, my god. Get out of here. This is all mine now. We're going to have to go out there and stop him, though. 1,000 men. Great. He split our armies in half. Maybe this is the plan. That he's going to... Yeah, you know what? I'm not falling for this. This is bait. I was going to say he's going to wait till we've got less than 10,000 men in the Stormlands and drop the whole rest of his army, and then it's going to be some incredible plan, and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to regret ever saying anything. That's not true at all. Let's be reasonable. They're just going to ship over 600 men at a time to random points in Westeros, go for a bloody party before coming over to the Stormlands. To make any sense. Good. This is your effort. You should force his hand. Shit. Oh no, we're really stacking up the dishonor. Oh god, minus 30. We need to stop the plots forever. I'm getting way too just greedy with it. I'm getting way too... I want this character to leave behind a legacy, and it's no legacy is worth this. It's making Sir Dickon stand down. Nobody tells Dickon to... just stop. What do I care? Well, he is the Stormlander vassal. What about you? Yeah, no, stand down, Sir Dickon. He will not. Fine, then. I'll have him arrested for treason. Excellent. Now he's dealt with. Well, that was easy. Holy shit. And another guy we can ransom out again. And it does stop his war, obviously. So that's killing two birds with one stone. In fact, we probably want them to say no to any time we ask them to stand down. And more to the point, we want to ask them to stand down every single time in that case. Unless it's like a high power, you know, Storm Lord trying to overthrow a Faith of the Seven Lord, then we would definitely want to maybe say, hey, go for it. Or maybe even back them. Hey, Alchemist Guild is done. Excellent. That's going to give us a foot in the door into... Yeah, there we go. Alchemist Guild is permanent. That's going to give us a foot into the door when it comes to creating those fake valuables, which will hopefully give us a little bit of gold as well. Gust, coming out okay. Actually better than I thought. You are going to get a... What do you think? Intrigue or diplomacy? They're both going to come out... Oh, no, actually, intrigue is better. Let's go for an intrigue education for you, then. You will get the best equipment possible, because I actually believe you might not be awful. You are a good backup heir. What? The Moonsinger's Reformation? The Moonsingers are an ancient religion in Western Essos whose followers were driven out by the Valyrian Freehold. What the fuck? What did they take then? Has a Bravosi... Okay, cool. Rulers do not receive the short reign penalty. Cool. They can take 7... Yeah, that's fine. They can raid infidel neighbors for loot. Well, that's new. Multiple high priests. Oh, so they've gone with... is that Ow. Pentarchy? Don't be silly. It should be a Bravostarchy. They're not... Pentos. Oh, no, they are Pentos. No, that's fine then. I take back that absolutely horrible pun. That's fine. Have a Pentarchy. Wow. What were the holy sites then that they've done that? I thought the holy sites were all the way over in Jogos Nye as well. Hang on. Oh, it's a separate religion. These are just called Moonsingers, huh? There's that one there, one there, one there. They only need 3 holy sites, I guess. Wow. Okay, very cool. I never expected to see the AI do that. That's so odd. Ah, okay, so they're not going to offer us the ability to learn how to make wildfire because they just don't like us. To try and win their favor. So how do we know that somebody is within the guild? Do we just... I advise you that the wisdoms of the High Alchemist do not hide you in a high esteem. So what, do we go to the Guildmaster and send him a gift? He's all the way in Ashai, so we can't do that. What if we hire an alchemist and bribe him? I don't know. I don't know. How do we... So, I mean, we just got to find a local one, I guess. This is Tymund. Look for sort of flags that I recognize. Well, that's a flag I recognize. Farron Cross. That would do it, right? Do we think that would do it? Mathos. Okay, let's sway him then. Let's get him on board. 61, minus 61 opinion. We need to deal with this general opinion, because this is going to kill us. Oh, what? Troubling news from the Battle of Crown Keep. Was that here? Oh my god, my son was leading armies. Why? Oh shit, he's been captured and taken to Storm's End as a prisoner. Hang on, taken to Storm's End as a prisoner? Imprisoned by Lord Breeze in Storm's End? Oh, I've got news for you, son. That's fine. Welcome home. You're good. What the fuck do you mean imprisoned in Storm's End? It's because he obviously got no landed title there, so I guess it's just how adventurers work. Wait, unless he hasn't got a castle here. No way, hang on. No, he's got nothing. Okay, well, that doesn't matter too much, because we've got sticking war score anyway, because obviously he doesn't have any land. That's sort of a big problem when you're trying to, there we go. Okay, I was kind of hoping that would happen as well, seeing as this guy is a complete non-threat. Just zero threat. Share my knowledge of statesmanship with this guy and try and persuade him to maybe teach us how to make wildfire so that we can... Look, all I want is your alchemist magic so I can make some gold, essentially. That's what alchemists are good at, in hindsight. Now I see what they call the alchemy guild. Right, take him out. That does indeed sound like a threat. Okay, he's getting 20 tyranny, whatever. You are done with, Lord Selwyn Tarth. Who are you now? Michael Tarth. Probably like Selwyn's great-great-grandson or something like that. Okay. Oh, nice. 30... We're out of debt. That's big. That's actually very, very huge. We'll also go for win the war, seeing as we're about to do that basically immediately, right? Put Boris of Griffin's Roost on our council. Council's looking okay. Our wife obviously hates us, but hey, performance of statecraft then. Let's try and get rid of this tyranny, because this is ruining everything. So we should be able to revoke Tarth and obviously give that to... that's okay. Give that to a Stormlander vassal as well. That's going to work out huge. Man, this is insane. Excellent. She was definitely worth keeping around. I'm glad we didn't execute or anything there. So that's 70 gold from her and another 70 gold from Dickon. Thank you, Dickon. Very cool. Right, let's counter siege this. Let's take out whoever this guy is. Oh, right, of course, the Stormlands War. How could I forget? I've completely forgotten about you, seeing as you've done absolutely nothing. I'm more concerned with Tarth here, who are also going to do nothing. The round will surely breed. Your acquaintance, Lord Paramount Martin Westlings, tried to have Sir Garth Greenfield of Greenfield arrested, but Greenfield apprehended him. Sir Garth is now Greenfield, and is very Greenfield. Good. That's a brave move. Okay, so you are just going to... This is just going to keep going. Even though he's got a son in his prison, he's just basically going to send over 100 troops at a time, and this war's going to go on for about 15 years. The worst part is we can't even sail over to Lorath and deal with him because we have no boats. I don't know why he doesn't just put the other 4,000 men onto boats and drop them all off at once and perhaps even stand a chance with some clever maneuvering and tactics and AI and etc. But of course, they're not going to do that. They're just going to send 100 men at a time and just cause us nothing but debt because we have to keep our troops raised at all times. And it's an absolute pain in the arse. Gain the trait infirm. You know what else is a pain in the arse? Nothing, because we're infirm now and can't feel our legs. I guess that means we can't go to Old Town and rob the place anymore, huh? That's annoying. Steel artifact. We can... But we're infirm. Do you want to take our marshal? Do we want to take our spy master or our friend who is also our marshal? Fine, let's go. Let's be this time. Third time's the charm. You know what they say. Let's invite this guy here to hopefully also... a lot of our plots are coming together now, huh? Like the arguments with the Stormlords have almost been entirely... Oh, sorry, the faith of the 7 Stormlander rulers have been almost entirely resolved here by us completely replacing them. I think we've only got one vassal left now that isn't a Stormlord. We've got, obviously, the Alchemist Guild. We're in the final steps of that. The Alchemist Guild is built. Now we're just trying to offer them or convince them that we're worthy of things. We could send them a bit of gold there. Okay, that might do it. Fingers crossed. And now, finally, the books. It's time. Let me in. Let me in. Like the meme of the guy shaking the gates and he shouts, "Let me in." Like that one. Oh, God, we're screwed. 32% chance of success or 48% chance of success. Oh, okay. Poison their wine. You fool. You drank... Oh, shit. Oh, what's the worst he can do? Oh, he's going to maim us. Oh, great. Now I definitely can't feel my legs. Double can't feel my legs. Depends on your finesse. 10% chance of Sir Boris the Blood. Oh, shit. Hang on. Our heir is in prison. If we die now, he becomes the Lord of Storm's End, at which point... that other war for Storm's End, they would immediately win because he's the Lord of Storm's End and in their prison, at which point we would be ousted and we'd be playing as, I think we'd be playing as this guy at that stage because he'd take all of our titles. Unless we have a castle that's not part of Storm's... No, we would lose everything. Not that that's such a big deal because we're still playing as House Durrandon, obviously. Go. Flee. We had to pay 15 gold. I'll take that. That's absolutely fine. I owe you nothing. That could have ended a lot worse. We're never stealing these books. We need a more skilled character. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the education this time around. Normally the characters end up being pretty... I didn't need to assault that down. I just did it out of spite. Normally, we get some pretty good educated characters, but this time around, we've just been absolutely screwed, huh? Give me Tarth. Give me Tarth, thank you. And I'm going to ransom you out for 10 gold. That's a great deal. Hey, that's a good deal. Okay, let's give Tarth away to another Stormlord. This is cool. I think we've almost done it. We've almost made the Stormlands Stormlandy again. Benedict, my friend, you get the High Lordship of Tarth. May it serve you well for years to come. And speaking of come, let's get him married. 17-year-old Nimbus, my daughter. Durrandon wives sit on every throne in the Stormlands. That's so cool, because obviously it's ensuring... Oh, they want a dowry. You get a token gift. I've given you enough. Now you want gold out of me along with a High Lordship and the Emerald Isle of Tarth. You absurd man. Okay, let's go for win the war. I think that's fair. It's guaranteed to happen. Why do we even need troops? Let's put these troops down and just wait for him. We're just going to wait for his armies to die to attrition. We're going to wait for them to die to seasickness. And we're going to burn this lady at the stake. Because that's what a good ruler would do who doesn't want to be dishonorable anymore. It just occurred to me that guy that we've been bribing is actually not a wisdom. He's an acolyte, so that was a complete waste of time. But we've got Royce here, who is Lordship of Estamon. Okay, so he's probably not too pleased with me, huh? Oh well. We'll try and sway that guy instead. So yeah, he is the wisdom. That's the guy we were trying it. That's me being a fool. I just saw the green hood and I thought, close enough. Okay, so swaying you. Can we do anything else? If we invite him to court, we could grant him a dragon egg. That seems like a good idea, which is obviously not going to happen. Let's just wait then. Let's hope that this pays off and we actually do get some money out of this alchemist guild. If we can't get it, our next character definitely can, because obviously we've built it now. That's all we need to do. Kinswoman Corella Durrandon died in childbirth. What a shame. Let's go for some practice reading with our son there, Monsoon. Unbelievable. This war is... It's just costing us money, because to fight off these tiny little incursions, we have to raise some troops, and that... I can't believe this. How long has this been going on for right now? Thank you. A tithe of 39 gold you shouldn't have. Yeah, it's been a 4-year war. The vassals now view you with respect? What vassals view us with respect, you liar? Okay, let's go. Wait, sweet, wonderful. We swayed him a little bit. It's not fantastic. What's our dishonor right now? We need to get rid of that before we die, at least. Otherwise, we get tyrannical stain, which essentially is just this, but, you know, carried on to the next character. Awful. What an awful... I mean, it's worked. It has worked, despite the dishonor we've taken on. I mean, let's just put this into perspective here. Let's go characters, search or reset, and then load filter. Which one is it? My religion, my culture? I mean, just look. Tell me it hasn't worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Stormlords. And how many de jure lordships are there in Storm's End? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tell me that it hasn't worked. Despite the fact that it was a horrible strategy, it's cost us gold, it's got us a lot of dishonor, we've done it. All of the Stormlands are now Stormlanders. Oh, you know what? One might be missing because of this. This is also Stormlander. So imagine I miss one. Who have we got? It's going to be like someone up here, right? Nope. Someone up here, right? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't... Stone Dance? Stone Dance? Oh, we controlled 2 duchies. That's probably it. Oh. Well, that's fantastic. What if we use the religion map mode and break it down? It doesn't work. Incredible. Well, that's I think it still worked incredibly. Well, there we go. We actually are getting missions now, so that's pretty nice. We've got gather ingredients. It's not really what I was after there, but okay, sure, why not? Let's go and acquire ingredients. Then we have to hire an alchemist as well, who will offer to teach us. Oh, we're going to take our imprisoned son, are we? Oh, I suppose he's in Storm's End, so why the hell not? He's locked him in a secret room of which we can never open because it's enchanted by a magic gnome. We'll gather herbs in the hills. What is going on? We'll gather herbs in the hills twice over. We're going to gather twice the herbs from twice the hills. Could be this. Oh, God. What is going on? Everything's broken. This is fucking war. They think he's in Storm's End and clearly he's not. So I guess it realized we didn't have an apprentice and then it picked the guy that gave us the mission as an apprentice. I don't know what's happening. This is very screwed. This is horrible. 97% war score and we've got a disease. I hope it's just food poisoning or something, because this could be... They've got our, as I've said, our heir in prison. So if we die, they immediately win this war. Oh, God. What the fuck just happened? We've got a massive, massive rebellion. War against the tyranny of King Clarent of the Iron Throne. Clarent, okay, the Vale, so it's actually just... Okay, no. So you want me to join you? No, decline. Forthright Message is what Royce needs. It's food poisoning. We're okay. Well, we're not okay. We've got food poisoning and we're infirm. That's minus... Oh, God, we're going to die. We're going to die and we're going to lose everything. Please treat me. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Don't get me wrong. We're still not in the... advisor, absolutely. Don't get me wrong, we're still not in the safe here. This could still go horribly wrong any second now. 98%. We've just got to sit here and pray. We've got to pray this war ends before the food poisoning ends us. It did. Oh, Boris, you big shit. Get into the Night's Watch. Get out of here. Excellent. We won the war. Ambition fulfilled. The storm dance is over. And you know what? The storm's won because we have every single duchy in the Stormlands under a storm god worshipping vassal. They love us. The people love us. They worship us. Not quite yet, but they will. They will grow to worship their king. Speaking of which, what do I want to go? Adopt a lifestyle. The king wants a lifestyle. Bring him a Nintendo. Thank you all for watching. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who've made this channel possible in the first place, especially when YouTube for the past 7 days haven't sent anyone any revenue whatsoever. By which I mean it all says 0 for everybody, so it's not just me, which I'm pretty happy about that. But obviously being told, hey, for the next 7 days we don't know how much you're paying, you wouldn't happen in a regular job, and it's fairly concerning for your rent. So thank you to the insane top tier. Not that I'm bitter. Thank you to the insane top tier level patrons making this possible in the first place. It means that I can sleep at night without having to worry about where my next meal is coming from. Thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, At Moses, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sedini, Conspired T, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facunda Vasquez, Fungus King, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lendine Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Circle the Sweet, Tom Terror 18, Backus Backus, and Zazzy 7011. Don't forget, if any of you guys wanted your houses added to this campaign, let me know as soon as possible and we will get those added as well. And of course, thank you as well to Asaro, Adam Person, Andrew Wilson, Betmas Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconi2 and 7, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Ice the Great, Israel, Jay Lehrer, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Llewellyn Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico. Thank you all for your support.